Hi everybody, it's Russell Markham here from VectorVest. Australia launches its first Bitcoin ETF. So very interesting and exciting times. Time will tell how it turns out. It's all going to depend on the price, the spot price of Bitcoin effectively. But before we get going here today, please note our license numbers there. And in addition here, please note general advice only. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Forecast or backtest used today, it's a guide only. Those actual results may be affected by known and unknown risks and uncertainties and therefore may differ materially from the results ultimately achieved. Without further ado, here we are. So the ticker code is Van Eyck Bitcoin ETF VBTC. That's the ticker code. As of 21 June, Bitcoin's under a bit of pressure. It's gone from about 71,000 US dollars per Bitcoin, and it's fallen away to about 64,000. So we're getting a bit of volatility, a bit of gyration taking place. When the Bitcoin price picks up again at some point, no doubt, who knows, but when it does start picking up again, nobody can predict the future, but we've certainly seen these cycles over the years with Bitcoin. When it starts picking up again, then this Bitcoin ETF will be certainly benefiting from that, right? So we'll wait to see how that plays out. Now, just in regards to Bitcoin, here we go. Have a look at this over here. Michael Saylor, so the chairman for MicroStrategy in the US, we'll have a look at the share price shortly, acquires a further 11,900 more Bitcoin for $786 million, taking their holdings up now to over 226,000 Bitcoins, just shy of 15 billion US dollars. And you'll see over here, if I scroll down a bit further here, it noted that the average acquisition was 36,798. So, it's almost double his money. And you can see he certainly made a lot of money on Bitcoin. So what MicroStrategy has done is put, I don't know what percentage, but they've put a percentage of their treasury reserves, cash flows, whatever it might be, into Bitcoin. And it was just very interesting to read. Another company that's come out to do this recently has been this company here, Semler Scientific. Bitcoin treasury strategy and purchases of Bitcoin underscores our belief that Bitcoin is a reliable store of value and a compelling investment, said Eric Semler, Semler Scientific's chairman. Bitcoin is now a major asset class with more than 1 trillion of market value. So here's another company that's starting to put some of its money, treasuries, into Bitcoin. So interesting times. If I bring this over here we go. Here's MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy started acquiring Bitcoin. When was it? It was basically 3 to 4 years ago. There were interviews. You can have a look at them on YouTube, for example, with Michael Saylor, basically just after COVID or during COVID. And he was saying, he was concerned about where the company was headed. He was worried that during the difficult times that cash flow was being eroded by high inflation. And he needed to find a place to put their treasuries, the money from treasury. And anyway, he started acquiring Bitcoin. And what's interesting here is you can see the price went from, what was it, $200 odd, and the price today is over 1,400 US dollars. Right, so very interesting. Now, the other company mentioned there in that article, what was it, Semler? Was it Semler Scientific? Was it? Let's go and have a look here. So you can see in recent times here, they've been under a bit of pressure. Share price has fallen away. They're now starting to acquire Bitcoin in their treasuries. Is this going to do, is this stock going to be the same as what MicroStrategy has done? Time will tell. It will depend, of course, heavily upon what the price of Bitcoin does. So there we go. Interesting times. Let us know in the chat box there, in the YouTube comments there. What do you think of Bitcoin? Do you think companies putting their treasury reserves, some of their treasury reserves, into Bitcoin is a strategy worth considering? What are your thoughts? Let us know. Hope you enjoyed this short presentation. Until next time, bye for now.